Stampers! Today we're going to make the Ghost Tic Tac holder. Isn't he cute? Now yesterday we made the Frankie Tic Tac holder and we used the Two Tags Big Shot die. But today we're going to do something slightly different where we don't need the big shot. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm using a piece of black cardstock and this is cut at 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to grab the Simply Scored. Okay, so we're going to use the Simply Scored and we're going to score this at 5/8. And that's the mark right after the half. We're going to score it at 2 3/8. That's the mark right before the 2 1/2. Then we're scoring at 3, and then 4 3/4. Okay. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and fold our score lines. Okay, so before we go ahead and start punching, you're going to take your 5/8 side. This is going to be the larger side over here. This is going to be to your right. And then we're going to put sticky strip on the 4 3/4 inch side. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so we got the sticky strip on the 4 3/4 inch side. So the Tic Tac holder is going to wrap around like that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and punch our ghost. And we're going to use the curly label punch. And we're going to do just like we did the Frankie. We're going to take a Post-it note and make a template. So I'm going to take the curly label punch and punch the sticky part out on the Post-it note. Okay, so then between these two score lines, we're going to put the Post-it note right where we want it. And then using that as a guide, we're going to line up a punch and punch that out. Okay, then we're going to take the 1 3/8 circle punch and we're going to just punch the top of the curly label punch just to make it rounded for the ghost. Just like that. Okay, and the stamp set we're going to use is called Spooky Bingo Bits, and we're going to use the little boo here. So I got that all ready to go. I'm going to use the black Stays On. I'm going to stamp that. I'm going to punch that out with the 1 inch circle punch. And then we're going to take the pumpkin pie and we're going to use the 1 1/4 scallop circle punch. Punch one of those out. And then I'm using the taffeta and the basic black taffeta ribbon. I'm just going to cut a little piece here that I need. And I'm going to layer these two together. I'm going to go ahead and fold the ribbon and just kind of put it right between the sandwich. So I'm just going to layer the boo right over top of that. I'm going to take a dimensional and put it right on the back. That. Okay, so then for the ghost eyes, we're going to use the basic pearls, and I got a Black Sharpie. And what we're going to do is we're just going to color the pearls with the Black Sharpie. And you want to color them on the little sheet so it doesn't get the Black Sharpie everywhere. Okay, so we're just going to let that sit aside for a second. Then we're going to take the window sheet, and this one's cut at 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. Going to flip over your little holder and put adhesive on the back side. Layer that right between the score lines, just like that. Okay, and we can just go ahead and put our boo on here. I'm going to take their pearls that we colored with the Black Sharpie. I'm going to put those right onto the window sheet. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so then on this one, I went ahead and used the Two Tags die like we did for the Frankie. And then also now the ghost, the Tic Tac label kind of shows through the ghost's face. So I just kind of peeled that off and then used some Goof Off, kind of scrub that off a little bit. I'm going to peel off the sticky strip. I'm going to put my Tic Tacs inside. And you're just going to wrap this around to the back. Just
So
like
how cute
that.
is that?
I'm just going to turn these tails off a little bit. Okay, so there's your little ghost Tic Tac holder. And then there's Frankie. So if you want to make the ghost the same way with the tags, you do the same thing as what we did with the Frankie with the Two Tags Bigz die. But then this is another version without the big shot. Okay, thanks for stopping by and we'll see you later. Bye.